Warning, this podcast contains coarse language and graphic content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi, this is Jessie.
And April.
And this is Murder and Things, a true crime podcast. Really? You're going to try and bite the mic?
It reminds me of,
Go on.
Don't say dirty things.
I ain't saying shit.
You know, the ice cream cones you used to get at the movies, and they were beautifully shaped, just rounded and just
that you could still go and buy that are probably like 100 years old.
Yeah, them ones.
Wow. Okay. I don't see that, but okay.
Yeah. I always wanted to try and eat the whole of one, but I could never get my mouth over it. Just
fucking spastic.
Like that. Anyway.
Oh my gosh. See what I have to deal with? Okay. So, oh my God, stop.
I thought I was going to hit my teeth then.
I know. That's what I was just like, oh my God.
What do you call that? That ASM, what is it?
ASMR.
Yeah. Right there in your ear.
Oh my God.
Anyway, continue. Why are we here today?
Okay, so this week's episode, the past couple of episodes, obviously we've talked about murder.
Mm-hmm.
So this week we're going to talk about the other side of murder and things, all the things. So this week we're going to do 10 urban legends.
Oh.
Yeah, so I've randomly picked these. Obviously there'll be a few that are like must-dos.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple in this that are that we can go from later on and actually do like a full case about, which I'm kind of excited for. As you look at me and like, why?
Is there any way that people can comment and go, yo, I want to know more about this one and do a story on this one?
Yeah, if they want.
Okay, you should totes do that. All
if
5 people that are listening right now. And one of them's our mother.
Oh my God, stop.
Hey, Mom.
Okay, so let's just like dive on in. Dive on in.
Yeah.
Our first one is obviously Bloody Mary. Now, we could not do one without this bitch. Now, I feel that every slumber party did this. I know I did.
Mm-hmm.
Did you? You didn't.
I don't know.
How do you would remember?
Dude, I never did sleepovers. I was the biggest sook.
Well, I came home, but like I was there for like the party time, and then
for
when
like
people,
the main shit.
Yeah, and then when people started sleeping, I'm like, I'm out, Mummy.
Deuces.
But so when you play this, all right, for the peeps that don't know how to play, that are now going to be like, oh, we're having sleepovers for this.
Bitch, I watched Supernatural. I learned.
Oh my God, are we going to do this for your birthday?
No.
Yes.
I don't like creepy shit. This is
I
just.
don't care. No, fine, we won't.
It's like Beetlejuice.
We're going to. But like, whatever. No, fuck off.
No? Okay.
You go into the bathroom and you stare into the mirror with the lights off, neither with a candle that's lit or a torch, like depending on whatever you have at the time.
Phone light.
Yeah, really. If you can want to, whatever. You do you, boo.
For the kids,
Yeah, kids don't, firstly, why are you listening to this? Secondly, don't be using candles, bro. No.
Phone light.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine, or a torch, whatever. And you say Bloody Mary 3 times. And now, apparently, you're meant to be able to, she's meant to, come and see you in the mirror and be like, I'm going to kill you and fuck your shit up. And there are some where people are like, oh my God, she's going to rip my eyes out because I've seen her. And then there's, more in-depth stuff. So Bloody Mary will definitely be a case for later because there is so much more to it. And her whole life, which is
I feel like we should need to unpack that.
She is a whole thing. There's a whole thing. I don't know how to describe it, but there's a lot.
Did she die horribly? Hence,
no.
Oh
no. Okay, so let me get into that. How she got that fucking name? Bitch was intense.
Was it like a stripper name or no? This is my stage name. I don't know.
God. Could you imagine? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Bloody Mary to center stage. Oh my God, ew.
Well,
ew.
I wasn't thinking like that.
Ew.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. No, okay, so Bloody Mary was also known as Queen Mary I of England. Yeah, she royalty.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Oh my God.
Because I did the history and shit.
Yeah, because you smart.
I thought it was some creepy thing like the ring in a fucking well or a mirror or I don't know.
No. So she got her nickname Bloody Mary for the way that she persecuted whom she burnt at the stake in the hundreds, right? So in her 5-year reign, which was from 1553 to 1558 when she died, she like literally fucked up over 300 religious people. Like, damn. And like her victims, the people, they called her that. That was it.
So this isn't Mary, Queen of Scots. This is another Mary. I mean, like I know there was like a shit ton of Marys, but
yeah. Yeah, so that was that one.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's a whole case. So we're going to do it another way because when you dive into her and into her case and like her background, like you feel bad for her with certain things, and then other things you're like, damn.
So
that's a lot.
When you're standing in front of the mirror, does she come, like, apparently the person that you see?
You're meant to see her in the mirror. Like, she's meant to appear to you.
As the queen that she was.
As the queen.
Slay queen.
Yes, and she's there to fuck your shit up.
So Supernatural got it wrong then, because they don't have her as the queen that she is.
No, she was a murder victim in Supernatural.
Exactly.
This one, she ain't. Love me some Sam and Dean. They just kind of used the urban legends and kind of went their own way with it. Yeah, it's like guidelines. You know what I mean? Anyway, okay.
They're more like guidelines anyway.
Yeah, that's right. There you go, Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, so our second urban legend is the woman in white or the weeping woman. All right, Supernatural did do another episode on this one. I think it was like episode 2.
Yes, on the bridge.
Episode 1?
It was one of the very beginning ones. Less than 3 or 4.
Yeah, it was like right there.
Yeah.
It was a dad's been on a honey shirt.
And he hasn't been home in a few days. If I could sing better,
Carry On Wayward Son.
Yes, bad.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the earliest reports of people seeing the woman in white or the weeping woman was in Germany in 1625 and then 1790.
For some reason, that's way creepier.
Hell yeah. So there's lots of, like, everywhere they're going to have their own versions of her because there's, like, different ones. But the most common one, most common two actually, is that that she killed herself on her wedding night, right?
Oh. Because
she's found out her man was unfaithful. He was a hoe.
Well, Kripke got that part right in Supernatural.
Yes, he did. There was that. So that's one. And then the second one was she killed herself. She killed her kids and then herself because her husband was going to take them from her. So she was like, if I can't have them, then you can't have them, kind of thing.
Again, he touched on that a little bit with the Supernaturals too. Okay.
So basically, if you see her, she is deeming you, like, unfaithful to a point.
But does only dudes see her, or?
There's more cases of guys seeing her, but there have been some where women have, and they're like, the fuck is this crazy bitch in a dress on the middle of the fucking road? Like, what are you doing, boo? But she's also been heard wailing and whimpering in houses, in random places that are abandoned, and people have gone looking, like, been like, oh my God, do you hear, like, someone crying? Like, what the fuck is that? And then she's there and she charges them and stuff like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, so there's like two. There's the unfaithful on random roads that you pull over and go, ma'am, do you want to ride? And she's all like, yeah, I do. And then fucks you up. Or there's the, I killed my kids and myself and I'm fucked up for life. That side.
Interesting.
So, yeah, there's not really too much more on that, but that's pretty much the weeping woman. So if you see a bitch in white, run. Do not pull over. Don't let people in your car on the side of the road. What's wrong with you? You just keep driving. You're like, nope, not my fucking problem.
Don't make eye contact. Not today, Satan.
That's
not
right.
Today.
Not today, Satan. Like, it's really that simple. Like, I don't, yeah.
Go,
state your piece.
So she came from, like, the Germany stuff.
Well, see, that's the earliest.
Like, was she, like, an actual person once, or is this just folklore bullshit?
Well, everything, urban legends are pretty much folklore. But there are some that have come from true things, which there are cases in here.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, is she one of them, or we can't tell so far?
Can't tell so far.
Right.
There's nothing been like, oh, you know, she killed herself and this is what's happened, and ever since then. There will most likely be something, but a lot of urban legends and folklore, a lot of supernatural things, and a lot of like, ooh, scary kind of shit. But there are some that are hella true, and it just gets spread out, broken down, and retold over the years, and they turn into urban legends. And then when you look into them, you're like, holy shit, it's for real. Like, damn.
Okay. On to the next.
All right. Third one. The Hook Man.
I do remember this one from... I feel like you watched like the first season, second season, and was like...
Excuse me, bitch. I may have. No, I didn't. I really didn't. I typed into Google 10 urban legends, and I'm like, and then they're like, oh, you can also find on Supernatural. And I'm like, God damn it, I should have just watched Supernatural.
Yes.
So the origins of the Hook Man isn't really known. The story began to circulate in the 1950s-ish in over America.
So it's like relatively new.
Yeah, ish. But the legend goes, a couple are cuddling and doing whatnot in the back of their car in Lover's Lane. Now, again, God damn it, people, Lover's Lane, did we not learn from the first episode? Fuck. Stay out of them. It's not good.
Just nookie at the house.
You always end up in tears. Oh, my gosh. Okay. So they're in the backseat of their car, bumping uglies. I don't fucking know.
Playing cards, Jess. They're playing cards.
They're playing Go Fish.
Yeah.
Okay. They're playing Go Fish in the back of the car. The radio's on. All that shit's they're playing. The girlfriend is always the chick that hears some noise. Oh my God, did you hear that? The fella, it's nothing, it's probably just an animal. Then bam, the radio comes on.
All goes off.
Well, this time it's going to come on.
Okay.
But it's already on. So it's just going to
Maybe it changes channels and goes louder.
It's like, burp, 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 burp. Warning, news broadcast. A serial killer has escaped from the local and nearby institution.
Ooh.
The killer has the hook for a hand though, boo. He ain't about that life. So
he woke up and chose violence.
He fucking did, man. He fucking did. So the couple continued to play Go Fish in the car. But then the woman, the girlfriend, again, oh my God, did you hear a noise? What was that? That's not an animal.
Well, that was, but...
yeah, that was the fucking dog. Then the man goes, oh, I'll get out and have a look. And he disappears. She then gets out because she hears a banging on the roof of the car. As she gets out, she encloses the door, she looks at the door, and she screams in sheer horror. Like, oh my God! Because there is a big ass scratch mark down the side of the fucking car. Then she hears scraping on the roof. As she looks up, there is her boo upside down, gutted like a fish, with his nails scratching along the top of the car.
Gives me goosebumps.
All right, so then of course she's going to be screaming, oh my God,
Yes.
So that's that. That's that one. Obviously she runs and gets help, does her thing. But that's the main, like, that's it. There's other versions of it where it's like, oh, they got out and they left once they heard the radio update. But then they came across him at the end of the Lover's Lane. And that was it. Like wow, with my strong hand. Oh, you're going to serve my potato with it too.
That's terrible, Jess. So, I feel like the town planners really need to think about not putting potential Lover's Lane shit.
They just got to cut that shit out.
Like, the first episode was near the hospital. The second episode is near the asylum. Enough for these creeps to be there on the vulnerable peoples. Like, I don't. But then again, I guess you want to put the asylum away from everyone. So it's up on a hill somewhere, and then you also want to do creepy shit to one another away from everyone. So
yeah, you kind of want it to be
I don't know.
enough away.
I feel like more planning needs to occur there. So I really want the hook hand guy to be like an ex-fisherman for some reason. He's got a peg leg as well, and he's wearing a big raincoat. And you know the hats that are made out of the same raincoat shit?
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. No, you know what he should have? You know them umbrella hats?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm down for that. That would be truly terrifying. Yeah. Especially if it's bright coloured and he's all in black. I'd be like, what the fuck is that?
So where does he come from? Or
He's just a folklore.
okay, so we don't really know anymore.
I feel like he was just something dredged up to keep people out of lovers' lanes in dodgy areas.
And all creepy shit.
Yeah. You know, make things go bump in the night that you're not playing, you know, go fish.
Fair enough.
There hasn't been, from what I could find, anything that states that it was based on anything true. But, you know, imaginations are a scary place.
Yes.
So is the Great Kidney Heist. See how I did that?
Nice segue there, Margie.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
I'm getting there.
Do tell.
Okay, so this one kind of came around in the 80s and 90s.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we all know, don't go there with someone, you're going to end up in a bathtub full of ice and a kidney gone.
Mum said that to me when we went to Bali.
So this urban legend is one that's more well-known amongst the rest of the urban legends. I think it's up there with Bloody Mary, you know. Mm-hmm. Like there's no way that there's no one that's either not heard it or been told it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like Mum said it to you. I've heard it so many times in movies.
Yeah, but I feel like they've made it.
Oh, they've made it a thing.
Yeah.
There's legit movies about this now.
Yeah.
Because the fun of it, which I'm pretty sure is where this came from. Like just to bring hype to the movies, but now it's like a thing now.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there was one random poor son of a bitch that literally got his kidney stolen.
In Japan,
yeah.
And he got hella fucked up.
You know.
It just went from there.
And then they've just
based on a real thing, bitch.
But that's not in a desert in the in Mexico in a fucking bathtub full of ice.
Well, it's usually a dodgy looking.
You know.
It's
like a strip motel. You know, just.
Yeah. Super dodge.
Yeah.
Dark.
Looks like a great place to drink, though.
Dingy. Oh, my God.
Yes.
Cheap booze. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Fuck it. Whatever.
Tequila and tacos.
Tacos.
Yes.
I'm not going to do South Park.
So much wanting it.
Taco flavored kisses. So
anyway, continue.
So basically with this one is there's all different tales, but it always ends up at the same point. A businessman goes out of town for work, hooks up with some random bitch, gets drugged, wakes up in a dodgy hotel.
Just on the outside of Vegas.
That's right. Bath full of ice, that's where they're at. Same thing, but girls go, I've heard another one where it's the girl version where she's meeting her Tinder partner or her online date. They don't fuck her up, and same thing. They end up in a bathtub in the middle of fucking nowhere. No idea what the fuck's going on with their calling card left on them. You've had your kidney removed. Call 911 for help. That's it.
Well, I mean, at least it'd be really fucked up if I left the card but no phone in the room.
Usually you'd have to get out of the bath.
Well, normally you would, if you could.
Yeah. Otherwise you die.
Yeah.
Too bad. So fucking sad, champ.
That's pretty fucked up.
Buddy old pal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you live without
you got two
kidneys? Can you live without them, though?
No. You got to have one.
So I wonder whatever happens if they get in there and they're like, wait a minute, this dude doesn't have one on this side.
They'll take the other one and just leave him for dead.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Hell yeah, they don't care. They sell it on the black market. You know how much money the organs are?
I'm in the wrong business, aren't I?
We really are. We really are. We'd be gangsters, I know that.
How many dogs have?
Oh my God.
Hey, Jack's going to make me some money.
Oh my God, woman.
Where is he?
He's going to want a dog kidney. For real.
I don't know. You give it to a child. I don't know.
Probably oh my God, you're fucked up. You're hella fucked up.
Anyway, we are really spinning off topic here.
Oh, we are. Okay, so Phantom Cars is the next one.
Okay, so that's it? No more kidneys?
No, once they have that, you're fucked up.
Okay.
Hopefully you make it to the phone.
Did you find any actual cases of the kidneys being stolen?
Yes, there was one in Japan.
Is that it?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like we need to unpackage that one a little deeper.
We can unpackage that one. We can unpackage every single one.
Because I'd like to know more about the seedy underworld of organ selling. See if my business structure works with it. That's terrible. That's
we could do that, though.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's not a problem.
It's interesting.
So, phantom cars. There are so many stories and reports on phantom cars, trains, ships, planes, all that jazz.
Automobiles, vehicles.
These reports are from all over the world, like everywhere else. There's no origin source of them, like where they, the fuck, they just appear. But basically, the phantom vehicles are randomly seen in the dead of night. Some people are chased by them. Okay, here's one.
Again with supernatural.
Here's one. All right, yeah, I know. But me and the other half went out. When we first got together and we came the back way home.
There's always lights down that back way.
Freaking chased by one. Fuck you. But we legit did as we were heading into town. It came out of nowhere, nearly rammed us off the road.
You know what I just thought of then?
What?
Cows with guns.
But seriously,
well, it is past all the farms on the back way. Yeah.
We pulled over and there was nothing. We were waiting to see like a Land Cruiser or like a
They
something.
literally just pulled down behind something and
they
it's dark.
literally appeared from nowhere, high beaming us, and they were right there. It was terrifying. And so we, obviously sped up, nearly crashed, and then I pulled over to be like, we'll fucking go past fuckwits. And there was nothing. Like, we got out of the car, we looked around, we're waiting there are we hearing something idling from a distance? Are these people being dickheads? Shouldn't have got out the fucking car, because it's just, you don't do that shit. But we were, ready. And there was nothing. And we turned around, we were like, what the fuck, to see, did they crash? Was there anything? They were driving really crazy. There was nothing. Dead set, nothing.
I feel like car ones you need to debunk.
Well, because we were expecting either to find someone on the side of the road crash because of how crazy they were driving, or some wankers parked off the side in the cane paddock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were expecting that. But there was nothing. When we turned the car off and got out, we were expecting to hear the idling of a truck or something or a heavy ute. Nothing. There was nothing. And we were just what the hell was that? And then when we turned around to do a Yui to go back, so we were nothing. And then we did another Yui and headed back into town, and there was just nothing. It was so weird.
Well, that's creepy.
And it's only happened the once. So, yeah, that one, phantom cars, related. But for real, we were proper terrified. And the other half was just what the fuck was that? Bruh, I don't know. I have no idea, my G. I have no friggin' idea. But there's been some cases where, the Flying Dutchman obviously is one. As we all know, Pirates of the Caribbean talks like it's in movies. But it's for real folklore, obviously, because they have to get it from somewhere. But, these vehicles, transport, whatever, there's reports of pilots seeing phantom planes in the sky and reporting it. There's people in London reporting double-decker ghost busts.
Wow, really?
Yeah. I'm hell yeah, let's go to fucking London. I want to see a double-decker ghost bus. Yeah. And there's phantom trains in New York. And,
That would fuck you up if you tried to get on one.
Yeah. I'd be please be...
So every time you go to get on one, you'd be touching it?
I'd be touching it. Are you real?
You're seeing this, right?
Mommy.
pretty much.
But, there's heaps. And there's so many cars and trucks and buses and ones. But there's a couple of shit ones. And when I seen the plane report, I was get fucked. But then I looked into it. I'm damn, okay. He was legit in the sky. And there was both pilots seen it. It wasn't just ooh. And then when they reported it, obviously, to their people on the ground, they're no, there's no planes up there. We're not getting anything. We're I'm fucking seeing it. So, phantom cars are a true thing, and fuck you if you say no. That's all I have to say.
Well, all right then.
Yeah, don't believe me. I don't give a fuck. I can't say my next line because it's wildly inappropriate, but I'm sure the people that know me and that listen to this know exactly what I would say.
I'm not doing anything to any offenders. Fuck you. Next one then.
Oh, this one.
Why are you pointing at me? Why are you pointing at me when you fucking
Because,
do this?
bruh, when I wrote this and was reading it, it gave me chills.
Oh, I'm going to be
Like,
by
for
myself
real.
tonight. Why are you telling me? This was a bad idea.
I know.
Fuck you.
Okay, so this one.
Sleep with all the lights on.
Every light.
And all the TVs in the
Yes.
house are going to stay on.
So this one is the licked hand.
It makes me want to vomit.
Okay, so this legend is about a young girl who was left at home by herself.
Fuck you, thanks.
Just clicked on. Yes. So she was left at home one night and like by herself, but her protective dog was with her.
Okay, can we not read this one then? Because literally the dog is not going to be with me tonight.
Oh, don't.
He's literally going to go with you.
No, you'll be fine. You've got cameras. Let me just fucking read it. It's not true.
You so ruined it for everyone.
Weak bitch.
Fuck you.
Okay, so she's at home with her dog, which is a large collie.
If I fall asleep at Gina's tomorrow because I've spent the whole night awake, it's your fault.
That's fine. I'll buy you lots of coffee tomorrow.
You're gonna have
And
to.
Red Bull together.
I can see sounds again.
Okay, so
Okay, go.
that night, she's doing her night routine, dinner, shower, bedtime, doing her thing. Good job. So she goes to bed, and she lays in bed. She puts her hand down by the side of her bed, and her protective papa is under the bed. So she puts her hand down to pat him, and he licks her hand.
Fuck me.
All is well. She goes to bed. A couple of hours later, she wakes up to a dripping sound, and she's like, "Oh, I've left the faucet on in the bathroom. Fuck this, I'm not getting up." So she puts her hand down to get reassurance, and her hand gets licked. She rolls over, goes back to bed, wakes up again, and it's like 3, 4 in the morning, and she still hears the faucet sound.
Okay.
Again, she's like, I ain't getting out of fucking bed for a damn faucet because it's broken. She puts her hand down. It gets licked again. She goes back to
This
sleep.
is creeping me out.
I love this.
Oh, I just feel so unhygienic because
I
I
know.
know it's not the dog.
So she wakes up. It's like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Her parents are home by this stage. She wakes up because she's like, oh no, it's early. So she gets up and she can still hear the faucet. So she gets up out of bed. She goes into the bathroom, yawning, stretching her eyes. As she opens the door, she finds her beautiful large collie gutted and skinned, hanging from the shower rod. The dripping sound was his blood pooling on the floor.
Oh, that's fucked up.
She screams and runs back into her room to grab a weapon, right? Her parents are rushing down to her room because, like, the fuck, it's 6 in the morning, bitch. It better be life and death, basically. She looks down and there's a bloodied note written for her. All right, do you want to hear what the note
No, I really don't, but fucking the listeners will.
Humans can lick too.
Oh, I feel so like I need a shower.
I know.
Oh.
When I wrote this, I was like, oh, yes. And then I'm like, oh, dirty.
That's nasty.
So this is actually a children's book too.
Okay, so
Children's book.
Wait.
By the way.
The fuck is wrong with people?
I just want to say this again. Children's book. When I seen that, I was like,
What did they change to make it a child's book?
Fucked. Pretty much nothing.
So the dog still got gutted.
Yeah. They just didn't put gutted. It was he got skinned and hung by the bathroom rod.
They could have at least done what
And
the old fairy tales,
all right, I'm going to put up a photo of the covering of the book, okay? Because it's literally the most terrifying thing I've ever seen.
I don't want to see it. Don't tag me.
I'm going to
Fuck you. Don't do it till tomorrow then. I don't want to open that shit later on tonight in bed.
When I post this, it'll be like, bam, new thing, and it's going to be up there. So I'm going to post 10 photos or as many as I freaking can. One photo for each thing.
Hooray.
So that is going to be it. Because for real, check under your fucking bed, people. Even if you don't want to look at the
Before we leave, you're checking under my bed.
that's fine.
Good.
Because you're a weak bitch, but that's fine, whatever.
Fuck you.
Your bed. Oh no, your bed's higher off the ground than mine. Okay, yeah. Someone can get under there and lick your hand.
That's really gross. Like, what?
Why?
But there's some comfort in knowing it's a human being. I think it would be creepy if it was something else. Like, if it was a human, at least,
Are
like...
you kidding? Firstly, I wouldn't even let my dog lick my hand and then go back to sleep. I'd
No.
be like, bitch, get up on the bed so I can physically see you and then we can cuddle later. Don't lick my hand. Though,
So I'm
it's going to
wondering-
end up being my face.
Can I just say, so you put your hand down, you never just get it licked. You're always like scratch on the head and then get it
Yeah,
licked.
and it's like usually like a wet nose.
So was she
thing.
like scratching this weird person's
No, like
head?
literally from what I could work out, she put her hand down and he just licked it and then she's rolled over.
So I wonder if he did it the first, like, okay, so comical side of this. The hands come down.
He's gone, oh shit,
Am I meant to lick the hand?
do I eat it or fuck it? What do I do?
And then he's licked the hand and realised
Shit, this is what goes down.
she hasn't done anything.
Let's keep
Licked
this
the
up.
hand, the hand's gone back up. He's continued to do terrible things to the dog in the bathroom. She wakes up, puts her hand down. I just got this image of some dude sliding
Yeah, I
from
know.
the bathroom
Whoosh.
under the bed. Lick, lick, lick.
Like home base slide.
Yeah. And then he's like, I can't believe this is working.
Oh my god, she's so stupid.
Fucking stupid woman.
Oh my god, I know. This poor kid too. She's only a young girl. Like, she's only...
Thankfully,
Firstly, she shouldn't have
so it's
been-
okay.
Firstly, she shouldn't have been fucking at home by herself.
Oh, she was that young.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I feel better now because a child. I'm an adult.
Maybe. Slightly. Debatable.
You know what I found really
Adjacent.
relatable the other day? Shut up. Was that there was a thing on Instagram that it was like, now I'm an adult, I have access to adult money and
Oh, yeah.
I can buy shit and not feel regret. It's a daily struggle.
Okay, so, number 7.
Oh, okay.
The killer in the back seat. Now, when I start work at stupid o'clock, this is the fucking fear that I have. So I'm fucking ready when I get up and I'm outside at my house at stupid o'clock.
Not the butt crack of dawn, even
No.
earlier than
It's
the butt crack of
earlier
dawn.
than the butt crack of dawn. It is stupid o'clock. I tell my boss that every day. I'm a fucking delight.
I still think we need shirts that say that.
We really do.
Yes.
90 mils and...
90 mils are fun.
90 mils
That's
are
you.
fun and I'm fucking delight. Yeah. Yeah. So, there's 2 versions of this case.
Right.
All right? There's one where she's driving, falls into a gas station. The gas attendant notices said killer in the back seat with a knife. He goes, oh, your credit card isn't got declined. I'll have to have you come in and pay at the counter. She's like, oh, okay. Gets out of the car, willy-nilly, no problem. As they walk away, the attendant tells her, and he goes, you're going to come inside, we're going to call 911, and you're going to stay there. You're going to stay inside. So, like, props to the attendant.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. But the second one seems to be the one that I find the most. I think there was a movie with the first one, like, or a show.
I feel like I've seen this.
Yeah. But the second
Like
one...
80s style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the second one I see quite a lot, and it started circulating in the 1960s.
No.
The legend involves a woman who is driving and being followed by a car or a truck behind her. The mysterious pursuer flashes, honks his horn, like high beams, tailgates, does everything to her to get her attention. All right? And even sometimes even ramming her car a little bit.
Okay.
All right? Now, when she finally makes it home, she realizes that the driver wasn't trying to hurt
Scare her.
He was trying to warn her
Oh.
because there was a killer in the back seat hiding. And every time he went up
Oh.
to that step, he would high beam and beep his horn because he could see it, scare him, and he would go back
Right.
down.
So how did she know when she got home?
Because she got out and seen him, and there was an episode where she got attacked.
Oh.
So that's how that happened.
Snap. All right.
So always, bitches, please do this and check your back fucking seats. Check your boot. Look under the fucking car. People are scary. Be prepared. Trust no hoe. No hoe trusts me. That's a song. That's
I was just
right.
going to say, are you quoting lyrics right now, motherfucker?
So, yeah, there's a few different versions, but they're the 2 that are the most common.
Yeah.
And it always is a man trying to fuck up some chick. And there's always a good guy being like, I will help, or pay attention, motherfucker. Like, you know. So, yeah.
I see.
So please check back seats. That's all I ask. You don't have a car. So
I
this
don't know
doesn't-
why you're saying it to me.
But when you're like, bitch, that's what you need to do. You need to like take...
It's my job as
Yeah.
shotgun to check the back seat.
Yeah. I'm going to check it too.
Yeah.
But you need to, because you're a chick. So you need to, like, you know.
Do it with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, especially if we start at stupid o'clock.
Mm.
I get so paranoid.
Well, yeah.
But I've seen more crazy people at 8 o'clock in the morning than I do when I start. Like, for real. No one is out when I start. So it's like, okay. And then 8 o'clock comes, and then I'm like, oh, there's crazy people on the cameras outside. Yeah. Different people at 8 a.m.
It really is.
Hell yeah. Ooh. All right. Number 8 is the vanishing hitchhiker. Now, Supernatural did do a case on this. It's just a murder victim. And the car crashed. All right. Now, let me, normally someone is driving down a stretch of the road, whatever, and come across a hitchhiker. The driver offers a ride to said hitchhiker. They get in the back seat. The hitchhiker vanishes, usually either at the end of the stretch of road that they're haunting, or when they get close to an address. So, like, when they get in the back seat of the car, they'll be like, can you drop me here? Like, at this place or this area, this house. And as they get closer, they'll vanish. Boom, gone.
Well, they don't need you to stop.
No, they don't, because they're not fucking there. Or they get, once they leave the street, like that stretch, they're gone. Like, bam, I can't go any further. Like,
They probably whoop back to the start.
yeah. So, there's a few cases where it's, they died on this stretch of road. They're haunting it. Like, this is how it is.
Fair enough.
Then there's the similar ones where it's like the same thing. There's been cases that I've seen where, and I think it's in a movie as well, pretty sure, where the driver's picked up the hitchhiker lady, says said address, she disappears, so he goes there anyway, talks to the people that own the house, which turned out to be her parents, and she had died 5 years earlier.
Oh.
So it's like, sadness. But there's that.
Okay. Is that it? You going to the next one?
Bear with me as I turn the page. Ready some ASMR for y'all.
Okay, so before you move forward, so how stressed are you going to be? Like,
just don't pick anyone up.
So it's Groundhog Day for these poor fucking ghosts,
I know, they're
right?
poor souls.
But you're having, like, are they yarning to people in the car?
Some are.
So, like,
and they're
mid-yarn?
like, trouble.
Yeah.
Get us out of here. And then others don't say anything and they look sickly.
Sweet Jesus, the dog's asleep under the table. That just scared the crap out of me.
John, he is. And there's some where they don't talk. They look real sickly, like they're not right. But at the same time, just don't fucking pull over.
But, like, okay, so
lock the doors.
But, all right, so you do pick this mofo up, right?
You poor dumb fool.
And you're having the biggest yarn, and then he just disappears.
Magic.
Like,
that's it.
That would be stressful.
I would slam my fucking brakes on, or just take off and be like, "Well, bye, ho." Like I ain't got time for this.
I need to stop drinking because,
I need to stop drinking and other things. Yeah,
that's just yeah. It's like do not pass go.
That's right.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's more stressful than anything.
Yeah. Can you imagine like having a DP info and then looking up and they're gone and you're like, how long did they fucking disappear from me for?
Oh, damn it, this happens every time.
Every time.
Oh my
God. Okay, so number 9 is a true story.
Is it creepy?
A little bit. It's Halloween stuff.
I still can't get over the fact that someone licked someone's hand. Like, how unhygienic is that? I'm like, I know that you do weird shit when you
keep your bad stuff.
Yeah, but that's in that zone, not like a stranger's hand.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
The only thing I can think of is this person, because we don't even know if it was a dude. Like, we presume it was a dude.
We're going to say it's a dude because the
creepy girl. I don't know, but like, was like done it the first time, and oh my God, I can't believe that actually fucking worked.
Great, now I've got to keep fucking doing it.
Yeah.
But like straight up, how much fucking saliva would you have to mimic a dog lick? Now dogs, okay, next water.
The fridge.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was like, seriously, who else is here that I don't know about? Jaxie.
Oh, no one, because he's asleep.
Yeah. Yeah, because like when you get licked by a dog, you're covered in drool, like straight up.
So is he like pre
I don't know. I don't even want to think about that.
And the
'cause
thing
that,
is, the
makes me wanna
dog's
gag.
tongue is different to a human tongue.
Well, she's little. She ain't going to fucking know the difference, especially if you're half asleep.
I kind of want to do a test, but I don't want to because it sounds unhygienic.
You can find someone to
Like
lick
someone
your own
needs to
damn
close
hand.
their eyes. The dog's going to lick your hand and someone's going to lick your hand. You tell me if you can tell the difference.
Yeah, you can set that up by
That's creepy
yourself.
as shit, but I kind of want to know.
Yeah, that's not me.
Because that just... Is that you?
No.
Okay, so we're sitting
Oh,
at...
Jesus Christ, he's moving the chair under the table.
We're sitting at my kitchen table and all of a sudden the chair on the opposite side of us just moved. Why do you ask? Let me tell you.
Wow.
The dog is passed fuck out underneath and as he
waiting to hear
stretches
the
his
door.
little feet,
His big ass
his
feet.
big ass feet, he's pushing the chairs out.
You can ride him into battle. Like
You can.
Jesus.
He's beautiful.
Hey, I am mad about him. He came from my baby, so I don't, you know.
80 boy.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so
all right.
let's do
do
this
your
one.
Halloween shit.
Okay, so this one is a true one. Now, I'm going to read you the original.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then since this case, there has been a lot of others.
Oh,
Okay? Like, damn.
okay.
Damn, boo-boo, damn.
Sitting up, paying attention.
So, we've all heard the urban legends of Halloween, you know, poison candy, crazy killer black cats, all that
Razor
jazz.
blades in the candy.
That's right.
Mum
All that-
eating your candy.
That bitch. All that stuff. But have you ever heard of the one about the hanging ornament? Now, this one is actually based on a suicide victim.
Aw.
I know.
Aw.
Sounds like an urban legend, right?
Hmm.
Like, oh yeah, whatever. Everyone's, you know. But in many cases they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was one.
Oh.
And that was the original. But there are some cases of jokester ones, like in 2004, there was a story of a real corpse hanging in a haunted house that turned out to be totally fucking fake. Alright, so there's, you know, whatever.
I mean, props to the makeup artist.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Although, this one was based on a true story from 1976, right?
Lots of creepy shit in the 70s.
I know, it's crazy shit went down.
Mm.
And, unlike most urban legends, the hanging man was based on a true story, in so many cases. There was a few true cases of suicides, accidental deaths, and there was even a murder that was mistaken as a hanging decoration.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, there was literally, this one was basically based on this gentleman who took his own life. And he was hanging out the front of his house from a tree, literally the day before Halloween. So he hung there and they thought he was a full-on thing, and it was so horrible. But everyone thought it was real. And they didn't realize it was him until a few days later.
Oh, that's fucked up.
When everyone else, packs all the decorations away.
And then they're like, hey, where's Mr. Henderson gone? Oh, wait, there he is.
There he is.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah. So, maybe double check the hanging stuff. I can't really talk because we have a body bag.
Yeah, okay, so if your stick pokes through them, it's flesh.
True.
There you go.
There we go. People poke stuff.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Indeed.
So, our last one. Slenderman.
Oh, I hate this one so much.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Oh, it creeps me out because it's got no eyes. But then
Depends on who you tell.
But then again, have you seen the ones with eyes and no nose? It just
I know,
looks
it's
creepy as
fucking
fuck.
Weird.
It's
I'd
weird.
rather no face. Like, honestly.
Just no face.
We've got Slenderman. He lurks in the backgrounds of gritty black and white photos, the giant 2-tall figure with skeleton limbs. Some say he lives in the woods and eats children. Some say that he's some kind of demon from the Eastern Europe myths. Some say he stalks human prey at random, wherever he can find them, in basements, outside half-open windows, in along lonely streets late at night, when only occasional headlights cut across the road.
We need an organ.
I know. I gotta work the effects down there so much. It gets hard.
I want to know where he gets his suits from. Because
so first up, this
he's
motherfucker,
quite tall.
This motherfucker is totally fake, all right? So let me finish my fucking speech I had, all right? So where were we at?
I don't know.
I know, shut up. Oh, here we go. Okay. Some say that he has no face, but yet others say that his face looks different to everyone who sees it.
Oh.
But whatever they say, everyone generally agrees on the one thing, that Slenderman, perhaps the internet's best and scariest legend. It's just a legend. A inventive creator who created this thing can be traced back to an obscure forum in fucking back in 2009.
Is he part of the original creepypasta shit?
What?
Oh.
Okay, I'm looking into that.
You need to look into creepypasta, but not late at night because it really
He
creeps.
is.
Yeah.
He is.
Remember he was in the
Yes.
original creepypasta
He is.
stuff.
I swear to God, he is. I swear to God, I read
You know what I'm
something.
talking about.
So there was
And then
a
they
contest.
photoshopped him. Yeah.
So there was a contest, right? In this place called, what is it? Users photoshopped old photos and put him in it. So there was a contest and the guy won it. All right. So it was, where was it? Let me see. Something Awful Internet Forum is where he was put up, right?
Yeah.
So there was a contest on some scary shit and he won. Now the guy who did it was Eric and his alias was Victor somebody. And sorry dude, that's as far as I got with that one. And he basically had like little notes about it, like getting eyewitnesses about him and stuff like that. And then it literally, because of how cool and creepy it was, everyone just was like, oh, we're going to put our 2 cents in.
Yeah.
The sad thing is that there was a murder, all right? 3 girls, 2 of them murdered their friend because of him. They thought if they murdered, well, it was attempted murder because hurrah, she's still alive.
Yeah.
If they murdered their friend, it would show in good faith that they were for him and that they would go and live with him in his castle.
Where's his castle in the creepy woods?
I don't know, but these fuckers are like 12.
This sounds like some weird vampire-y shit.
Yeah. He is not fucking real.
No.
Like a hell no. It is 100% fake. Yeah. Like, firstly, what are the children doing? Like, where are the parents?
Not watching what they're looking at on the
So
internet.
here's the case that we're going to do involving that murder.
Okay.
And like that side of stuff. So that's going to be a later one as well.
How old are the kids, but?
They're 12.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to do kids, but it's not really the kids. It's more like how fucked up it is.
Yeah.
And she lives.
Well, that's all right.
They spend the rest of their life in jail.
Yeah.
As far as I know, they're still alive. But like, yeah, it's not like it's messed up because you're just like, what the fuck? Like, where are the parents? Like, for real. I have so many questions. But yeah, like I just, wow.
Interesting.
So that's our 10.
Oh. I wasn't sure if I'd get through them, to be honest.
Oh, dude, I was going to force you, so you had no option.
You have me sleeping next to you because I'm too scared.
No,
but it's okay.
That's all right.
I'm fine.
I was going to do a UFO one, you and your fucking aliens, but I feel like we can do an episode on that another time.
I think we can.
Because there's so much shit.
Yes, there is. But you know what I want to do?
Yeah.
Is we've done some blokes.
Yes.
We've done today's one with the 10
creepy shit.
Yes, which was really cool. Let's do some women.
There's not that many, but yeah.
There's got to be some out there that are fucking shit up.
There's one Australian one. There's a few over in America. There's sisters in the UK that went crazy. Leave it with me. I might have to put them in a hat. Pick one out.
I'll do the hat thing.
Yeah. I'm down for that.
Cool beans.
Yeah. Dad wants me to do Ivan Milat. He's literally doesn't shut up about it because they're doing a show.
Yeah.
So he's like, when are you doing that? And I'm like, well, I don't know now.
Is he who...
He's the backpacker killer.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah.
Is he who Wolf Creek was about?
Yes.
Right.
Jesus.
I can't remember if it was him or if it was another dude.
No. Woman,
I was like, we only had like one main dude,
history.
right? We only had one main dude.
We just
doing
had the
this
one
shit,
guy.
right?
We just had the one guy. The crazy one guy. Yeah, we just had him.
I see.
Hi. All right, we'll do a girl next week. Crazy killer next week.
Well, hopefully we'll see if we can find some information on some women.
Oh, no, there's heaps. There's heaps. I just got to pick the right case. There's one that I want to do. I'm debating on doing it, but I was not sure.
Why?
Because it's pretty gruesome.
Well, maybe we just have to, like...
It's been done before.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Edit it in a way that...
Oh, no, I'm going to tell everything.
You know, just get all out bearing
Yeah,
it.
I don't give a fuck. It's fucking out in the public, so I must say my piece.
Ooh. Well, then.
Well, shit, that's it. You got anything else to add?
I don't think so.
No?
Still want to eat the microphone.
Oh, no. Bitch. You eat my microphone, I'm going to be pissed. Nathan is going to be pissed.
I don't think I would get my mouth around it. I'd like to try. Don't say anything disgusting. I know you're smoking at me. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's probably going to be so loud. All right, guys. I'm going to finish off here because, shit, it's been nearly an hour.
I'm going to go sleep with fucking lights on now. And don't lick people. Just, what the fuck? Just don't lick people.
Okay, so don't lick people. Don't go to lovers' lanes and stop fucking picking people up and check your damn cars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's all I gotta say.
That's it?
That's it. That's all I got.
That's all I got. Scroll on to the next video.
Yeah.
I love it.
I know. So good. All right. We'll see you next week.